program called GRIP. Everybody say GRIP. It stands for Gang Rehabilitation in Progress. And I'm sure, like I have, you have been hearing about the shootings, the murders, the gang violence going on in our city. And some of you, it has affected you directly. I have been with some of you, sitting in funerals with some of you. It has affected you directly, some of you indirectly, but make no mistake, it affects all of us. Amen? It affects all of us. And this young man is coming to share with us today. He's not somebody who's just hearing about it. He's doing something about it. He's got some experience in it. Amen. Y'all go ahead and praise God for that. He's what we call a gang expert. Somebody say gang expert. Didn't know you could be an expert in gang, but he is that, and he'll share with you why. Also in cognitive behavior, he's a cognitive behavior consultant, and again, he's the founder of this GRIP program. Brother Tut, do you need this podium? Somebody come take the podium. We don't need it right now, but y'all come on and welcome Brother William Tut as he comes and shares with us today. And we're going to have his website up, and you can see how you can partner with him and help him do some things that he's trying to do in the community. Bless you, man. Welcome.
Good morning. It's still morning. How's everybody doing? Praise be to God. My name is William Tut. I'm a gang expert and a cognitive behavioral therapist. And what I want to talk to you about today is urban psychotherapy. Real urban psychotherapy. When you go on the websites and look up urban psychotherapy, you're going to see about 50 doctors just telling you what you already know. Poor people go to jail, poor people commit crimes. But the research that I have is over 20 years of research dealing with gang members and felons right here. Because see, when the individual get locked up at 14 years old, do 16 years, he get out, he's 30, how old do you think he is mentally? He's still 14, that's right, 16, he's still that age. And then he's set up for failure because the system says go right back to the corner where you caught your crime at. Follow me now. So what we suffer from is called CPE, cognitive processing error. Because if you feel like you got to pack a gun every day because of a color or a geographical location, Wheatley Court, Sticks, East Terrace, Sutton Homes, Dale Crest, Rigsby Apartments. So we as black people, we have accepted the way that these gang members have destroyed our community because we look the other way or we move out and we forget. But we ourselves suffer from PBT, parental behavior transference. When these kids see their parents rolling blunts and joints and drinking beer every day, how do you think their social life is going to turn out? But when they see the mother on the phone saying, girl, I'm waiting on my stamp so I can sell them and get my hair and get my nails done, you're conditioning your child to that lifestyle, setting them up for that. And for all the men out there that sag, I don't know if you know it, but it started in the penitentiary. That's how the homosexuals used to let people know that they were gay. And we have accepted that as a fashion. Everybody say environmental dictation. What is that? Environmental dictation, somebody said it all just right. Environmental dictation, it tells you how to walk, how to talk, how to dress, what you are or are not interested in. Because your environment dictates 90% of the decisions you make. You got Windcrest right here, and down the street, 2.5 miles away, you got the Camelot and the Glen. Who know what's going on in the Camelot and the Glen? Ain't nothing but drugs and gangbanging. But then just 2 miles away, you have a totally different belief system, totally different principles. Did y'all know that it's not cool to be a virgin anymore? It's all right to be a HWHORE. Women have lowered their standards and date guys sagging, gang banging, with nothing to look forward to in life. So then you want to complain later on about the relationship not working, deadbeat baby daddy. This is called a negative behavior cycle, or NBC. It just doesn't mean that somebody's committing crimes every day. It means that they can't hold a job, can't hold relationships, and make bad choices daily because of what the environment is dictating. So how many of us know somebody in our family, nieces, nephews, sons, or daughter that's in a gang? Come on, raise your hand. Don't be ashamed. So what are you doing about it? We've accepted this lifestyle. We've accepted this behavior. We've accepted this mind conditioning. And the reason why is because my parents taught me this way, her parents taught her that way. So when are we going to break the cycle? The cycle has to be broken. And the only way that the cycle is going to be broken is if you understand poverty. We have to understand that poverty is a design paradigm to create thugs, gangsters, drug users, and abusers. It's designed to do that. But we fall victim under the condition because we don't know what the design is. I published a manuscript. It's called Urban Psychotherapy, Understanding the Hood Mentality and the Urban Identity Theory. Because we are products of our environment. There's no doubt about that. I have over 20 years of research in dealing with gang members and ex-offenders. You know why? Because I used to be one. So I know that the cycle can be broken and changed. When I was out there in the streets, I used to be OG 211. I'm the first Crip in Texas in 1983, and not proud of it. So I apologize to you for bringing this conditioning to your home and to your community, first of all, because I have to accept responsibility for my mistakes and decisions that I've made in my life. Became a Crip at 13, went to prison at the age of 19, 6 years later. Did 13 years flat, 15 on parole. Just got off parole May 18th. And I'm not ashamed to say that. But the thing is that individuals have to realize and recognize what the environment is dictating to them. Because when I ask them, why are you sagging? That's the answer that I get, because they don't know themselves. You have positive peer reinforcement. That sounds like something that's good, but it's not. Hey, homie, they just shot the homie, let's go get him. Emotional response. No logic is able to set in because many of us were not taught logic in our home. We see our parents respond in a certain way, and we are carrying that on to our children. Parental behavior transference. You parents, listen to me. You have to be involved in your kids' social life. You have to stand behind them when they're on their computer. When they go to sleep, you take that phone, you find out that code, and you see what's going on. Because I used to run with Troy King in the East Terrace, and he got killed in East Terrace. Then his son, parental behavior transference, got killed at the car wash in February. And he texted him on Facebook saying, I'm at the car wash, come kill me. And they did. So there has to be some type of intervention. Parents, stop doing this. Don't you see them on the phone? Go outside. Get out there. Stop sending them outside. Let the kids, streets raise your kids. And we're all guilty of that. Because they do get on our nerves, but we have to learn how to control ourselves as parents and what we're interested in. Because you got women and men, you have to up your standards. And the reason why is because if the girl accepts the guy with the sagging pants, then that's the kind of behavior that you're going to receive and get. So don't be mad later on when you got the 2 or 3 baby daddies and then the fathers are deadbeat. And I'm speaking the truth. Now let's get one thing understood, that not all bad people come out the projects and ghetto, urbanized environments. Let's get that understood first of all. But I'm talking about the 98% that do, okay? So let's get that understood. Now, we have to understand the condition that we live in and what it is creating us, how it is modifying my thought process. Do you understand what I mean by that? Because I wish I had my stuff up here to show you when this guy, his wife, his girlfriend gets the income tax check, he shows up in the hood, hey, baby, come outside. And she looked and said, what the did you do? He got a $200 car, no line in it, but he spent $5,000 on some suicide doors, no rims or nothing. But this is the urban identity theory. He has to identify with what the environment is dictating to him. It makes no sense to have a $200 car and $5,000 rims on it. But the concept is, look at me. I am above you. All African Americans and Hispanics, we challenge each other. We compete with each other for nothing. We buy things that we can't afford and don't need. We don't have to always have to have the best. Now, true enough, kids make fun of each other with the things that they wear in school and things of that nature, but that's parenting. You understand what I'm saying? What we're missing in the home is love. How many of y'all have hugged y'all kids and loved them today? You have to hug them and kiss them at night, every single night, because this is what's missing in the home. Poverty creates stress, anxiety, and depression. And we're all victims of that. And you know what we do? We pass it on to the next generation. I'm begging for everybody, to gang members that y'all know, tell them, stop recruiting for the next 10 years. Give our people a chance to have something positive to look forward to, because they don't. They wake up every day, when they go outside, what do they see? There has to be some explanation. We're intelligent enough, we're educated enough to know what's right from wrong. When I have the gang members in the class say, is it all right to steal? No. Is it all right to kill? No. Then why did you? They don't have the answer themselves, but it's the environment that's dictating these behaviors and to make these irrational, non-judgmental, spontaneous decisions. So people, take this information, visit the website, www.gripprogram.net. Help out, make a donation. Because when I sat down and talked to these Crips the other day, when all of this stuff was going on, me and my foot soldiers on the one, praising and singing and knocking on the doors, and man, put the guns down. And they're like, big homie, man, we know you love you, but you out the way. So after I finished counseling them, he said, well, here, man, here go my gun and here go my dope, and gave me $3,000. He said, now what am I gonna do? That's why we have to have resources. Because I was supposed to say, you know what, tomorrow I'm gonna enroll you in the CDL class. You wanna be a welder? Well, come on, let's go. So right now I'm working with the city to try to get funding to get these young men off the streets, but they have to have an alternative, and they have to have what's called incentives. You come to class, I'm gonna give you $100. You go and take your test and get your GED, I'm gonna give you $200 if you pass. They have to have these type of incentives to keep money in their pocket, because they're not gonna sit in the classroom with an empty pocket, because the environment dictates that what? That's not cool. You see what I'm saying? The environment dictates that women lower your standards. Why would you not want to seek out a L7, a square? I'm a square now. I dress like this, but I got a body full of gang tattoos. But my thing is that once you change the outside, you allow the opportunity for the inside to change. So that's why when y'all see them out there sagging, you tell them, you say, young man, you're suffering from environmental dictation. Thank you, sir. And he's gonna say, what you say? And that starts the conversation right there. So visit this website and learn about environmental dictation, why you respond the way that you do. Because see, when you go to Windcrest or Alamo Heights, you put the seat up, you put the beer down and turn the music down. But when you come back to the east side, you're in your comfort zone. It's all up here. Everybody, I really appreciate your time. Please take this information. Please visit the website. The manuscript is available there. And let's do this together. Let's take our communities back. We have to. Thank you very much.